What's up? It's time for more Dan Da Dan Season 2. Episode 1 is today. I actually thought it was going to be a few days ago. And I put it on my schedule for a few days ago, and then I checked at midnight or 1 a.m. or whatever, and it wasn't there. And then I checked again the next day, and it wasn't there. And then I was like, oh, so it's the next day. And then I scheduled it for the next day instead, and then it wasn't there. And yeah, it turns out I was like two and a bit days off, I feel like. I don't know. I'm just, it's hard to know sometimes, I feel like, when anime comes out. But now I know it's on, what day is it today? Fridays. So Fridays will be Dan Da Dan days. I'm very excited. Dan Da Dan Season 1 was incredible, absolutely incredible. It also doesn't feel like that long ago. When was Dan Da Dan Season 1? Hold on. No, we're gonna find this out right now. And here's the way I find it out. I search my own videos. So the last episode was the 20th of December. So it's been half a year. I mean, that is a while, but also that's not that long to me because it's an incredibly high quality show. I'm really praying that season 2 can keep up its incredibly high quality, but I imagine they will, because it's like Science Saru. I'm pretty sure from memory that's a very well respected studio. I think they're gonna keep it up. But I'm really glad that we're not waiting years for another season, that we're jumping right into more. Although actually I do think I know that they planned for this to be kind of like two different cores. Like they knew they were going to be jumping right back into it. So there might be a longer wait between seasons 2 and 3. I guess we'll see. End of season 1 set up a season 2 pretty heavily, I remember, but I don't remember all the details of it. So during this episode, I'm probably going to be remembering a lot of this stuff. So I might have forgotten names, and I might have forgotten the main plot that right now. But we'll get there. We'll get there in time. Don't worry. It's not a incredibly complicated show, narrative-wise, I would say. I feel like the storyline that you're following is a pretty straight line generally. So yeah, I'm so keen. Also, I mean, another beauty of this show is not only does it have an incredibly good dub, but it's a same day dub as well. So I'm watching it at the same time as you motherfuckers, which is awesome. I'm just really excited. I had so much fun with season 1. I can't wait for season 2. So if you are new to this channel, if you haven't seen my reactions before, you can go check out all my other Dan Da Dan reactions. I mean, it's best to start at the start to see my whole journey through it. But, you know, I mean, I imagine people who are watching this part of the intro are probably in it for the long haul. We'll see. Yeah, I just imagine if you haven't already skipped to the reaction part of the video, like, you're probably not a new viewer, but I don't know, maybe you are, and thank you for joining me. Let's jump into Dan Da Dan Season 2, Episode 1. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for the full-length reactions and early access for certain shows, exclusive videos, lots of other great stuff for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. Let's jump into this, Season 2, Episode 1 of Dan Da Dan. Oh, that's right. She was in the hot springs. Shit, yeah. Ooh. The music. Oh, nice. So she's not doing this, right? Fuck you, dude. Oh. And once again, it's like something happening that's saving her, like almost by luck. Is there like... Nice. Is there some sort of luck power someone has? Turbo Granny? All right. She has luck.
Thought a goofy kid lived. I knew it was in Hot Springs territory. So I hid in your backpack all sneaky like. It's already falling apart. I didn't do nothing, so it ain't my problem.
Who in the hell? did you jerks do this? Way to secure the Ketos.
The Ketos.
Same room, father.
Okay, good. So not only did you get away from them, but they're being chased.
Don't let them get away.
Hope you die in prison!
Thanks for saving me back there.
Ah, please,
Like
I
this is
didn't
the
save
legend of
you.
the giant snake.
Holy crap, a sacred room.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
That must be Miss Ayase. Nice timing, girl.
Is it though? No, we saw the shadows. Okay, I think I've seen that middle woman before. Oh, new OP. Nice. Ended very quickly, but that was a great OP.
Someone ought to go teach those so-and-sos a thing or two about manners.
Okay.
Don't. It's on account of my generosity. You don't have to pay no rent. Right,
Her
man.
voice is crazy.
Life's tough, but
Yeah, she's right, my boy. You should be grateful.
Gigi.
They're letting me stay here for free till my folks get out of the hospital. They're the Keto family.
Okay, they're also the Ketos.
They're right. The only reason
So
I got a
the
roof over
Ketos are the ones who look grey, I guess.
Gonna say about the hole we put in the wall.
They put a soccer poster over it.
my good buddy, after all.
He ain't another medium, is he?
Uh,
'Cause if you thought you could bring
he
another one
isn't.
of them.
What? You think this is funny? There's no ghost around here, you idiot!
Yeah, idiot.
Those other people were scammers. There's no ghosts here.
Oh,
I
shit.
got a hunting license, and I hear accidents happen all the time up in these mountains.
Yeah, well, if you shoot someone in the
Cause
house.
when between me and my gun and that boar, they might get dead.
Could you please? The cop happened along and saw you doing that, they'd lock you up.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
What? Well, hello, officer. Good timing. He's gonna be like, goodbye.
But thanks to Tsuru, we managed to give those wackadoos the slip.
Okay, yeah, he's in their pocket.
Now we need to
I don't know how I'm going to handle this one. The boys sure were reckless.
What kind
Well,
of
this is shit.
knuckleheads caused this time? Hey, gee, where'd you disappear to?
Man, the gray skin is
I
crazy.
was with a friend.
If there's one thing I friggin' hate, it's a liar.
Jesus.
Oh, he's the friend I was with. I brought him over to hang out.
If Momo shows up,
Friend, what's his favorite soccer team?
testing him.
Something a friend should know.
Oh my
Sports
gosh.
ain't his-
How come he brought you, a stranger, here to this house?
Well, what's the
So,
the
what's his
poster?
favorite team?
Do you know the team on the poster?
Saint Germain?
Is that right? He's gonna be like, I don't know, is it?
You do know.
Okay, Saint
Guess
Germain.
that proves you're his friend, all right.
Yeah, the poster. Thought so.
What do you mean, girl? There wasn't a girl here.
Okay,
No
so you,
lies, Gene. If there was, you better.
yeah,
fess
she's
up.
gonna be back in a
I
second.
mean it. There
You just went and lied to us.
Oh god, yeah, you should have just. I mean, that's a hard lie to keep up when she's definitely coming back here.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh,
You noticed her?
I was looking for the.
You found it. Sorry, I was just shooting a clip. Trying to be a boot
I was about to say, you're a YouTuber.
Come on in. It's not like I make money off it. Wish I was a boo tuber.
It's not like I make crazy money
Come
either.
back later with Okaroon. This totally looks.
See, folks here used to worship a giant snake.
Oh
They
god, we're
believed
definitely fighting a
it
giant
was
snake
volcano,
at some
and
point.
When the snake got hungry,
Where's the Tsuchinoko?
there isn't one. My dad called it that because he thought it'd attract more tourists.
Damn.
Son of a.
Yeah,
Wasn't wrong. Folks like you visiting all the time to check it out.
but then they
He didn't come
visit
up with
and there's
the legend of
nothing
the giant
near.
snake. People whose fear made them do things like sacrifice kids.
Jesus.
I'm here to. But I'd rather be uploading my headstands on Boo.
All you do is
Cooler if you
headstands?
uploaded your story.
You didn't
There's
consider
no
that?
Tsuchino- Maybe he'll dig that.
I like how she's always thinking about Okarun.
I hope those two
It's
have
so
been getting
cute.
along and having fun.
Oh, boy.
You see any ghosts?
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my god! Oh, and I mean, this is gonna be trauma for her, seeing the men again.
Let the festival begin.
What the fuck? Oh, she's kicking already. I love it. That's how we started the series. Okay, her powers are working here. It's great. Oh, knee. Nice. Oh. Oh, cool. She blocked it. That was great. Good shit. She's holding her own. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. The headbutt in the back of the head.
Don't be scared. Be a good girl.
Oh my god. Why do they have to be creepy? Yes. Yes, Granny.
Serves you right for squishing me like that. Disturb-
I'm gonna need your help with the rest of these creeps.
I ain't doing jack you. Who are them bitches?
Who are them bitches?
Easy now.
I want to start saying that.
Stay.
Oh my god. This is a wild villain. Great animation, as always.
Is she for real?
Oh. That's cool as shit. Jennifer? Jennifer Lopez? Oh no, through the hole? Well, actually just created a hole. They don't know that there was already a hole there.
You're the toughest lady in the
It actually kind of covered it up.
No old lady's that tough.
You forget about your grandma?
Good point.
Now the Keto family's protected this here land.
Do you do that by
Gonna let you ruin
sexually
things
harassing women?
now. Folks can come here and have a nice, safe soak in the hot springs is all thanks to us.
Wasn't safe to her.
Family's been making offerings to the Great Serpent.
Uh,
That's why the volcano's been quiet all this time.
And what have
why
your
we've
offerings been?
Blessed by the Great Serpent with our hot springs. Sacrifice folks on the regular, all this land would be sitting under a river of magma. To invite people to come live in the house. Then we turn around and serve them up to the Great
Right,
Serpent
so
as
Gigi was
sacrifices.
next.
Holy crap. That's what happened to Gigi's folks.
Yeah.
We were short on offerings. You showed up in time to join your friends for dinner.
Shit, man.
Here you go. The Great Serpent is awfully hungry.
Oh, God.
I ate your snack.
Oh, they're gonna kick her back down. Oh, man. Like the edge guarding in Super Smash
Not
Bros.
letting you cross.
Get us out of here!
Okay, Gigi and Okarun. Oh, yes! Good job, guys.
Way to go, you guys! You saved us!
Oh. Shit, man. Now everyone's being sacrificed. Okay, so it's not like right into the snake's mouth. Aw.
Okay, oh, come on.
That's right, there's still a way out.
How the hell are we gonna get out of
You
here?
you got powers, you might be able to launch yourself up there. Where are you, Gigi?
We're Gigi!
Okay. Oh! No! Oh shit! Oh! Oh, okay, he landed on the snake. It's the snake. Oh, oh, that's not great to look at. That's awful. The sounds.
Your emissaries in the land of the humans.
Except that ain't no legend!
That is a kuragari.
Kuragari.
What'd you just...
It's a Mongolian death worm.
Ah.
It's a giant man-eating
Ew.
earthworm that lives in the Gobi Desert.
Oh, Great Serpent Lord, we hope you enjoyed dining on those three. Get up, get up.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. You motherfuckers are getting eaten by a snake by the end of this arc.
No, God, it's just a giant man-eating earthworm!
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna attack indiscriminately.
What are we gonna... Don't let it see you.
What's happening? Why is there didgeridoo?
What's wrong with you?
Are we low enough that we're in Australia now? Oh, it's forcibly transforming him? Jesus. Oh my god! Okay, ED? No, I'm not watching Squid Game Season 3 yet. Okay, great. I'm gonna start this discussion by talking about the OP and ED in case I separate the OP and ED into its own video. So we got a new opening and a new ending for Dan Dan Season 2. And it's great. I mean, sorry, I'm hiccuping quite a lot. I think I'm so excited. The Season 1's opening and ending were great, obviously. But you know, I'm very happy with the opening and ending for this season so far. And that was only my first watch, so I feel like it's gonna grow on me even more. Yeah, the opening felt right for this show. I feel like I think in terms of visuals, I think I even like it more than the first OP. And the song, I mean, so far I have only heard it once. I kind of can't remember what it sounds like quite yet, because it's now been 20 minutes since I watched it. But it was good. I remember liking it. So I am excited to see that again every week. I like the concept in the OP of it starts from Okurun's point of view, but we see it like through the glasses, and we're seeing like the reflections on the glass and stuff. And I love, I mean, just there was one particular shot that was like I mean, they pretty much all were of Momo, but this one right here of like Momo sitting in the car, and like you're just seeing her. I've talked about this before, and it's because I feel like several series have. I think I talked about this in a Blue Box reaction, but I genuinely think this situation of like looking at a person when they're sitting in a car, if you are romantically interested in a person and you see them like on a nice day or on an evening when the light is hitting them right, and you see them in the car like that, for some reason, to me, that is like, that can really make you fall for someone. Like that can make you realize how much you love someone. I've had that moment before. Like it's just, I think it's because in a car, firstly, like there's a certain, I don't know, a mood to it. The fact that you're all just sitting there waiting until you get to your destination, it's like, well, there's not much else going on, so we all have to be here. But it's also, like, if the light hits them just right, like they're basically being lit by the earth. They're being lit by Mother Earth, so they've got nice lighting to them generally. And you are generally seeing them in a state that is just them. Like you're seeing them not putting on a front for you or whatever. Like whenever we're talking to people, we're always wearing some sort of mask, whether it's your friend, whether it's your lover, whether it's your family. We're often, you know, there's a mask that we wear, and that's not a bad thing. That's just how humans are. We adjust our behavior based on who's in front of us a lot of the time. But when you see someone just like sitting there, like looking out the window or something, a lot of the time that's just them in their completely neutral state. And so like the combination of all of those things, I feel like, to me, like if you really love someone and then you see them in that position, it's beautiful. Like there's not much like it. But that might just be, but I don't think that can just be a me thing, because I've seen several romance series have scenes, and like the characters in those scenes don't often say like, oh, seeing someone in a car, this is a special moment or whatever. But like there's the implication of the scene that like they're looking at them and then they're falling in love with them or something. And I think it works so well in romance anime because it works in real life, man. So so I loved that scene, and I liked the OP a lot. I think it was great, and the ED was really good as well. I liked the camera movements in the ED. It had a very strange art style to it, but I like that they did something. You know, it's unique. If you're gonna do an ED, like going for a unique art style on it is never really a bad idea. I feel like that's how you make it stand out. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So that's my opinions on the OP and ED. So now let's get into talking about the episode. I'm also gonna do a couple claps so I know where to cut it in the edit. Yeah. It was a good episode. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to talk about it. I know the lady, the main creepy lady, like the leader, I feel like I've seen her design before from Dan fans posting it or something. So I don't know. I just feel like I feel like that's a character that people like or something. Because I just feel like I've seen that character before. I have nothing to say about that. I just wanted to say it out loud. Like I was watching this episode and I was like, I've seen her before. But yeah, so this was a cool start. I mean, what I kind of like, I mean, this was an odd thing last season, where like last season, the final episode of the season, or the final episode or two or something, was like a full setup. Like it was like starting an arc, and it felt strange to be like why wouldn't you just end a bit earlier and not start a whole new arc when you're not finishing it right away? But it helps that it's only been 6 months, or 7 months or whatever. But also, I think now I'm getting the rewards from that. Like, you know, sometimes you'll set something up for yourself in the future. Like you'll, you know, do the dishes earlier or something. Or like for me, sometimes it'll be like, I'll edit a video. Like I'll get free time, and instead of doing, you know, nothing with that free time, I'll edit a video early. And what it kind of sucks at the time, but then later you're like, oh, thank God I did that. You know, like you'll be like, oh, I have to edit a video, and then you'll look at your schedule and you'll go, oh, wait, no, I edited that one already. Yes, I don't have to do that. Like that feeling of like my past self rewarded me. I feel like that's happened with Dungeon Season 2, where it's like, it was a little strange having an arc be set up in Season 1, but the bonuses in Season 2, when we got started, we just got started with the good shit, you know? Like, we didn't have to do all of the setup because we already did that last season. So now we can just get straight to the story. So yeah, I enjoy that a lot. I'm so excited for this season because, like, watching this episode, you know, I was slowly, my mind was slowly remembering what is special about this series. And I think one of the most special things about it is like Okarun and Momo are so cute. Like I love them so much together. It's like great chemistry between those characters, and I mean, Momo to me is fucking fantastic. I know I said in the ED, I was like, that's my favorite girl, one of Momo's friends, right? And I just, like, I said that because she is, but she's also like my favorite because she's a side character, like a one we don't see very often. If you actually ask me who my favorite character is, it'd be between Momo and Irie. I think it's probably Momo. I think Momo has got to win it, but I do love. Is it Irie or Ira? I can't remember. It's been a while, but you know, the Jesus girl. I love those characters, but Momo just, like, in this episode when she's like walking along, and her entire experience is every time she's looking at something, she's channeling it through Okarun in her head. Like, she's like, oh, here's something, I can't wait to tell Okarun about this. And I feel like this is like a good representation of like when you really like someone because it's like when you are in a relationship or whatever, like everything that you do or say, it's like, I'm gonna tell my partner about this. Like this is something that I'm gonna, you know, go over with them. And it's like, that was something I remember when I was in a long-term relationship and then it ended. And for me, it ended suddenly because she broke up with me. I didn't fully see it coming. So when that happened, like, and I was in like a bad place afterwards, one thing that was like a huge struggle was doing things and not telling someone about it. Like, just like living my life, and I would see something or do something and I would be like, who do I tell this to? And the answer is no one. I mean, you can tell your friends or you can tell your family, but like, that you don't have that sort of rapport with your friends and family generally as much. I mean, you do, people do. I didn't at the time. And so it would be weird if I messaged him out of the blue and was like, hey, I saw this dog today and he had a fluffy tail. They'd be like, okay, why are you telling me this? But when you're in a relationship, or at least when I was, that is something you do very often. And so everything that happens is seen through that lens. And I like seeing that with Momo, where like we're hearing her thoughts and she's going here, she's like, oh, I have to come back here with Okra, and oh, I gotta tell Okra about that snake story. Like, there's just so much stuff that she's thinking about through him, and I just think it's adorable. I'm also just such a big fan of series where the girl falls in love first and harder. Like, and I feel like that is the case with Dan Da Dan, and that is the case with My Dress Up Darling is another good example of that, where it's like when they're focusing on one character simping over another, like they do it with the girl first and foremost. Just because I feel like there's so much media out there where it's about the guy going like, oh, she's so beautiful and she's so wonderful. But when you have it the girl, it feels different, it feels unique. And two, I mean, like, it, as a guy, you kind of fantasize about girls thinking that way about you, you know? I gotta have some hope that there are some women in the world that are looking at me and going like, oh, he's so dreamy. It's a pipe dream, but you gotta have hope in your life, you know? So was there anything else that major that happened that I wanted to talk about? Who are them bitches is something I want to add to my vocabulary. Who are them bitches? It's so good. I mean, it basically is already in my vocabulary. But specifically the wording of who are them bitches is so good. Yeah, anyway, I think that's all I want to talk about for this episode. So that is Dan Da Dan Season 2, Episode 1. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.